Welcome to another one of JNS Paralegal Services information session. I am Julian. This session is about divorce timeframes, the different timeframes it takes for divorces to be final. You want to stick around if you have already begun your divorce or you're about to start. This is part 1, so let's get down to business. Divorces are resolved in different time frames. The shortest time is 4 to 6 months after the documents are filed in the Supreme Court. This is usually for error-free divorces or divorces with a minor error. What do I mean by error-free? Firstly, to be human is to err. That means we will make mistakes. For divorces, there are information and procedure errors. Here at JNS Paralegal Services, we have many experiences. That is why we ask our clients to review the information they provide to us and confirm that it is accurate on the documents that should be filed in the Supreme Court. Ever hear 2 heads better than 1? Well, few heads better than 2. Errors and other requests from the court results in requisitions, and this holds up your process. Requisitions from the court, we do our utmost best to reduce that, which means we go through a preparation process and a review process. Because we've identified the difficulties in requisitions, we are implementing measures to improve the flow of the process and to reduce wait times and compliances with Supreme Court requests on our part. We, however, do not have control over the court's processing time, nor does any attorney or legal professional should have that control. Here at JNS, we have experienced a few divorces that are final within the 4 to 6 months time frame. For these persons, they usually listen well, all their documents are in order, there's no need to correct their marriage certificate or they have already corrected it. The other reasons that help these quick divorces are that the court's processing time along with our processing time was very efficient. The more common time frame is 6 months to 1 year after the matter is filed in the Supreme Court. This is usually because there may be a few requisitions or further documents to sign when the court makes the request. In addition, the court may not communicate with you or with the attorney at times to tell you the status of your matter, which results in court searches in order to know the status of your matter. In these cases, documents are usually signed and are ready for collection to move to the next step, or there are requisitions to correct in order to move to the next step, and time passes before you or your lawyer gets to do the follow-up to move to the next step. So time lapses. We have had a few experiences like those. We have experienced divorces within this time frame. For these persons, they may have not reviewed the information they provided properly when we gave them the documents to review. There might be an oversight on their part, as well as an oversight on our part and on the court part. And then it is later picked up in the process, and an amendment is requested for an earlier process. If your divorce has a few requisitions, it also depends on what the requisition is for, or if it can cause either a minor delay or a major delay. For divorces with minor delays and a few requisitions, completion often falls within the common time frame of 6 months to 1 year. Complicated divorces usually takes 1 to 3 years to complete. Complicated divorces usually takes 1 to 3 years to complete. These are divorces where there has to be a correction of error on your marriage certificate and the process is taking longer than usual, and the correction time frame usually takes a while due to different reasons, or a case where subservice is involved when the matter gets to the service stage, where the spouse can't be located to serve them. Other circumstances that places a divorce in the complicated time frame is where there are lengthy delays or pauses in the process due to a number of reasons, whether it be personal or it could be a request made by the court, which takes a while to resolve. And it takes a while for you to comply with it. We have also experienced a few of these divorces that falls within the 1 to 3 years. Stay tuned for part 2 where I give you more insight on divorce timeframes. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment on this video. This helps more persons to see this video and get the information they need about the different time frames for divorces to be resolved, to be final. Thank you for watching. See you on the next session.